The receipt was still warm from the printer when I picked it up. She had left her email open. Careless or confident. 3 nights. Presidential suite, oceanfront. 2 guests. The subject line read, "Thank you for choosing us for your romantic escape." She was supposed to be at a spa in the mountains. Herbal teas, mud masks. "Time to reconnect with myself," she'd said. Smiling the way she used to smile at me, I stood in the quiet kitchen. The hum of the refrigerator loud enough to feel accusatory. 2 guests. The company credit card had covered part of it. Her boss's signature sat neatly at the bottom of the invoice. I didn't feel rage. Not yet. Just a subtle rearranging inside my chest. Like furniture being moved in the dark. She walked in minutes later, hair damp from the shower, wearing my old college shirt. The one she said made her feel safe. "Hey," she said, soft, casual. I folded the receipt once, twice, slid it back onto the desk. "Good spa?" I asked. She smiled. "Life-changing." I believed her, just not in the way she meant. The gala invitation arrived the next morning. Annual corporate celebration, awards, promotions, speeches about integrity and vision. She insisted I come. "It'll be good for you to meet everyone," she said. "You barely know the people I work with." I wondered if her boss had insisted too. I started noticing things I had ignored before. How she angled her phone away from me at night. How she muted notifications instead of turning the device face down. How often she mentioned his name. Ethan, always professional, always respectful. Ethan thinks I'm ready for senior leadership. Ethan says I have a natural presence. Ethan booked the hotel for the executive retreat. Executive retreat, oceanfront suite. 2 guests. When I pictured them together, I didn't see bodies. I saw strategy. Late-night brainstorming sessions. Champagne disguised as networking. Doors locked under the excuse of ambition. I wanted to confront her. I wanted to shatter the fragile calm with one question. But questions are for people who aren't sure. I was starting to become sure. So instead I watched. I listened. And I waited. I requested a duplicate statement from the credit card company. Not hers. His. Corporate expenses aren't as private as executives believe. A friend from college works in compliance. He owed me a favor. I didn't tell him why. The statement arrived in my inbox 2 days later. Same hotel. Same dates. 2 wine tastings charged to the room. Couples massage package. I stared at the words longer than necessary. Couples massage package. The evidence didn't hurt the way I expected. Pain is chaotic. This felt surgical. That night, she lay beside me, scrolling through her phone, laughing softly at something on the screen. "Work?" I asked. "Yeah. Ethan's nervous about the gala speech." Of course he was. Public men fear private exposure. I kissed her forehead. "I'm proud of you," I said. She hesitated. Guilt flickered across her face like a passing shadow. "I love you," she whispered. The words sounded rehearsed. Later, while she slept, I memorized the seating chart for the gala. Front row, spouses at the main tables, hundreds of employees, a projector screen the size of a billboard. I didn't need to scream. I just needed timing. The final confirmation came the afternoon of the gala. An email she forgot to delete. "Can't wait to have you to myself again. Last weekend wasn't enough." Signed simply, E. No ambiguity, no corporate language, just hunger disguised as affection. I printed it, not because I doubted, but because paper feels heavier than pixels. When she came downstairs in her black evening dress, she looked untouchable, confident, polished. "Ready?" she asked. I handed her a folded sheet. She opened it casually, then stopped breathing. Her eyes moved once, twice. Color drained from her face. She started. I held up a hand. "Not tonight," I said calmly. Her lips trembled. "You don't understand?" "I understand perfectly." I straightened my tie. "We'll talk after the gala." She searched my face for anger. She found none. That terrified her more. The ballroom glowed under chandeliers. Laughter echoed against glass walls. Ethan stood on stage, charismatic as ever, praising teamwork and loyalty. When he announced a surprise tribute video honoring outstanding leadership, I almost admired the irony. The screen flickered to life. Except it wasn't his tribute video. I'd arrived early. USB drives are small. Projectors are obedient. The first slide appeared. Hotel receipt. Oceanfront suite. 2 guests. A murmur rippled through the crowd. Ethan froze mid-sentence. Next slide. Couple's massage package. Wine tastings. Then the email. Can't wait to have you to myself again. Silence fell heavy and absolute. I didn't look at him. I looked at her. She was standing now, shaking, tears streaking down carefully applied makeup. Hundreds of coworkers stared. Phones lifted. Whispers spreading like wildfire. Ethan tried to speak. Nothing came out. Integrity. Vision. Leadership. Stripped in under 60 seconds. I stepped toward the stage, not to yell, not to accuse, just to unplug the USB. The screen went dark. The damage remained. I walked back to my seat, picked up my coat, and leaned toward her. We're done, I said quietly. No anger. No tremor. Just fact. She reached for me. I stepped away. I left before security decided what to do. The night air felt cleaner than the ballroom. My phone buzzed endlessly. Her calls. Unknown numbers. Probably his. I silenced it. Driving home alone, I expected grief. Instead, I felt something colder. Control. For weeks, I had lived inside a question. Now, I lived inside certainty. She hadn't just betrayed me. She underestimated me. That was her final mistake. By morning, the company would have decisions to make. So would she. But my decision was already carved in stone. Some betrayals deserve forgiveness. This one deserved exposure. I don't hate her. Hate requires attachment. And tonight, under the bright lights of her own ambition, I finally let go. The truth didn't break me. It freed me.